So I would say that I'm exploitative because I'm a capitalist and it makes me unemployable. The way I see life and what I've been exposed to, and more specifically, I guess the things that I'm doing now. Right now, I have a business. I run um like I run a store, right? Completely online. Um, and something similar to like eBay on Amazon. And I sell product on there, and I keep it specific. I sell like a specific type of product, but what I do with that product is that I sell variations of the same product. And so different colors, different sizes and shapes, all of that. Um, and so with because I want to relay my experience to y'all so y'all can pick it up and maybe learn something. Um, and what I mean by like me being exploitative is in the sense of my product and the pricing of it, it already exists. I'm not creating something new. I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not Jeff Bezos. I'm not Bill Gates. I'm not Steve Jobs. Rest in peace. But I'm just someone who can see what's going on, right? And I can mimic well. I can mimic very well. And so there are other stores that do the same as my store. They sell the same product, the same down to the same specific product and colorways and shapes and sizes of the product. Um, and so um, what I do is that the only difference is, or the main difference, I should say, is the price. I sell mine at a higher price point than other stores who are selling the same product. And the reason I do this is because, well, I have a supplier that I go to purchase my products from, um, in order to resell, and they supply me with, a price that is, they supply me with a price that's kind of above the average market value for that item. And I use that. I don't have to, right? I can use any price that I imagine, but I actually just stick with that price because I can already see they're supplying the price that is going to be profitable in comparison to how much I'm purchasing the product for. So to me, I see that as that's I see that as a win. Like I see that as like yeah, that's it's like a big help. It's like I don't have to think about what price I should put. I don't have to compare and contrast too much as to what's out there in the market, right? But I come across, contrasting prices for the same item anyway, right? And when I do, I'm not worried about it. I'm not like, oh, are people gonna buy from me because this is more expensive than the other one? Because and the reason I don't worry about it is because of SEO. And my SEO tends to be, very it's very good. I would say my SEO is good. And I've managed to get two sales, well, a sale just a few days ago and a sale last month as well. So we're in May, right? So I managed to get a sale already in May, and I had a sale in April as well. And it's two sales within 20 days, which is not it's not a lot, but I'm just starting. And actually before that I had a break, and I've kind of came back to it, um like due to some like financial issues I had going on. I literally couldn't continue updating the business for a period of time. But since coming back to it in April, um and now up to May, I've had two sales. And so, but I'm getting more interest than before because I'm back consistent. And there are customers who are, putting the items in baskets, and they're, liking posts and things like that. And some of them are outright buying it without me even seeing any specific metric of who's seen what and who's doing what with this. So it's looking promising, and I'm just going to keep going. The way I see it is that this could be something that could truly become, profitable over time, because it isn't yet, even though the price point is profitable. But, running a business from the start, it's kind of like you're going to see some negative figures, at the very start of things. That's just the way things work, right? Especially if you want a business that's going to be big over time, or unless you want to just completely outprice yourself in the market and not have any type of competitive pricing, then yeah, you might get a sale, but it's going to be once in a blue moon. And so if you're selling something, you have to go by the market price, roughly. I'm slightly over that. And I'm slightly over that because I'm confident in my SEO and the results that it's bringing me, my advertising, how well I can be placed in the algorithm, how high up in the search results, how quick I can appear, when someone is looking to purchase that of which I sell. It could be anything. It could be shoes, it could be clothing, it could be speakers, it could be phones, whatever it is, right? I'm not going to be too specific about what it is that I'm selling. All I know is that it's legal, and it's like some type of accessory that people can use, if you want to call it that. So, um, but the way in which I do business is that I like to exploit the market, and using SEO, fully using the SEO, filling out every single, because the way I do it is that when I'm about to make a post and I'm planning to post a product on my page, I'll have a look at all the information and options, how many colors and variations of your product, what's the description of the product, what's the photos look like, what's the video look like, what are the materials used, what all of this stuff. You have to fill that out to give yourself the best chance, and that's what I do. And not every other seller I see next to me is doing that. A lot of them don't. A lot of them just kind of, they try to expedite the process in making, and in return they try to increase the efficiency, but the they're taking the they're taking the full coverage of advertisement out of it just to be able to put the product out quickly. And so their products are not getting found. They may have their pricing may be better, but the actual promotion of the product isn't. It's all about, when you put all of the aspects together, pricing, promotion, you know, um, that it goes a long way. And I think a lot of sellers just aren't doing that. They're just leading off of price or leading off of promotion. So I got both. And that's why I can say, like, I'm literally exploiting the market, because no matter where you go, if you're looking for my product, you're going to see me. And that's the way that you should be running your business. And I wanted to share that with you, just insights that I've received, and I hope it helps.